And I'm Kyra.
Today we are watching the official trailer for House of the Dragon, coming to HBO Max on August 21st?
Yes.
Yes!
That's insane. Like, August is in a week and a half.
We need an extension of July.
Yeah, we need just like an extra, not even a full month, just like a couple weeks,
Yeah.
you know, just like in between. You guys, House of Dragons, we've been talking about this for a long time. They teased it a little bit a couple months ago. Do you know it's going to be about the Targaryens, that dragon family that we love so much, that's just bleach blonde and full of incest. We have 4 main characters in this. We have King Viserys, that name might sound familiar. We have his daughter Rhaenyra, and her best friend Alicent, and of course the brother of Viserys and the uncle Daemon, who is kind of an asshole. It's gonna seem.
Yeah.
It seems like he's played by Matt Smith, so this is gonna be interesting. The Targaryens are always an interesting family to watch. We do know at this time, they are running shit. The Lannisters are not in charge. A lot of this, it seems like we're gonna see a lot of like King's Landing in this too, and some scenes. If you watch Game of Thrones, you might be like, I remember that.
This is peak Targaryen ruler time.
There's dragons flying around everywhere. Like, they exist right now. They're not extinct, so that's like a very big, normal part of everyone's life.
The dream is clearer than memory. I heard the sound of your mouth. Splintering shields and ringing swords. And I'm placing my ear upon the Iron Throne. And all the dragons roared as one. I consider the matter urgent. That of your succession. Who else would have a claim? The firstborn child. Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne. The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen. I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter. Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knights will come out. You are the king. Your duty is to take a new wife. I have decided to name a new heir. On your head. War is afoot. Do you think the man will ever accept me as their queen? A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne, because that is the order of things. I'm queen, I'm creating order. Hell yeah. Your family has dragons.
No shit.
Men should never fight with them. If Rhaenyra comes into power, she can cut off any family to her succession. I am the inherit throne. She will block my way. Ooh. Our hearts remain as one. Our hearts never one. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
This is some drama.
My sacrifice.
I think this is going to be a great show. We do know the Targaryens are like crazy and they end up going crazy. We know the Mad King is coming. What'd you think?
I liked it. I'm excited to see this. I'm gonna watch it. Even if it's shit, I'm still gonna watch it.
The big gossip that's going to happen in here, 2 things. So Viserys has 1 daughter, Rhaenyra. She's going to be the main person that we saw. Unfortunately, her mother gives birth to a son when she's 8. The mother dies at birth, and then the next day, her brother, the king's son, ends up dying as well. So that means there's only 2 people that could take over the throne. It's the king's brother, Daemon, aka Rhaenyra's uncle. It's not quite the best to lead, or who could be following up the king in his lead, because the king is not super old yet, but he's getting up there. He's got to like name a successor, right? So he goes against the grain, and he picks a woman to be at the throne, and he picks his daughter. It is the way it is in 2022. In that year, the women definitely were not at the forefront of like anything, and probably not respected, even if they can write a dragon.
They were more forward thinking in the past.
Right, like there's little tidbits of like hope in some of the storylines.
Like, I want my daughter to rule. Why can't she
Right.
rule?
I do like Viserys for doing that though, but also on the contrary, this guy decides to marry her best friend, Alicent. Like out of all people, Dad, you had to like pick my best friend.
Dad marries your best friend. That's
That's
disgusting.
so fucking gross.
At least they're not related.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen any like dash of incest.
Yeah, incest didn't start yet.
Yeah, it's
Or
confusing. It looks like though they showed like little Rhaenyra, and they show like flashbacks of when they're younger and when they're older, so it's cool that they're like setting up the story. I do think that if it's received well, they are going to do quite a few seasons of this. Another Game of Thrones show in the talks, Jon Snow's
I can't wait for
sequel
Jon
to
Snow.
Game of Thrones,
I'm so
which
excited.
let's just bring it all. Another Targaryen show,
Love
if you
him.
will. One of the coolest parts of this trailer is that we did get to see the Red Keep. We did get to see King's Landing. It kind of felt Oh, wow, it's still intact. The dragons didn't completely shit on it yet, like in the last season of Game of Thrones.
No changes were made for
No.
the past 200
You
years.
know what? It's those old, crusty, dusty white men. They just want to stay in their ways and they don't want to change anything. So I kind of get it.
Oh, God.
One of the directors of the show, there's 17 dragons in the show, which is cool, which is something to keep in mind. When Game of Thrones took place, when you see a dragon egg like that first time with Daenerys, it's like, oh my God, like they're back and everyone's freaking out about it. And this time and age, it was just like a big bird that was flying around. They're like, oh yeah, there goes a dragon, you know? Like it was a very part of their normal life.
They were like expensive.
It was hard to get them.
Yeah, it was hard to like get the budget for the dragons.
Right.
So.
Obviously, if you read the books, you guys know all this, but how they go extinct too. There's just like a bunch of shit. I know some of them will probably die. We do have that big war coming up soon where shit hits the fan and the Lannisters end up taking over. Predictions for the show? Anybody you would want to see?
I know that there's going to be Dornish people in this, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
They seem very like progressive.
Oh, and just
I've always,
fun.
Yeah, I've always really liked them.
Their home just looks so beautiful and like nice, and it'd be cool to see some of that for sure.
I want to see like the Tyrells.
Yes.
See what they're up to.
It'd be cool to learn more about them and why they were so high up and why, you know, they ended up like, you know, conjoining houses and stuff.
They
and
were
marriages.
an interesting house and an interesting family. I always wanted to see more of them.
It'd be cool for them to like shed some light on like other people, other families and lines that were like in Game of Thrones. I think they have a lot of opportunity to build the world even more, and it seems like George R.R. Martin was heavily involved with it too. So we know it's going to be great, and it's not going to be like they had the chance to just rewrite the last couple seasons and fuck everything up. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know if you're excited for this prequel series. What's your favorite house in Game of Thrones? I mean, there's quite a few to choose from.
Oh my God, like Harry Potter houses. Like, which one would you be sorted
We gotta take that quiz next. We will take it and report back to you guys.
I think we'd probably both be Martells.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.